Hello Internet, thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Nerd Abroad. This week I come to you from all the way in New Zealand, and we're in Hobbiton. We're on the Hobbiton movie set, and I already learned some pretty cool things. Basically, they had two different size hobbit holes. One like this, where actual hobbits could be, and they have much smaller ones, like those over there, that they would use to make large characters look even larger. So this is a hobbit hole for a person 5'4" or under, and that's the ideal height of a hobbit. And then this one, you'll make a actor playing Gandalf look enormous to stand next to it. What?
I'm 5'4".
So you could be a hobbit. Initially, for the filming of The Lord of the Rings, they built a very temporary set, and then when they finished filming, they started to tear it down. And then in 2008, they came back and built a more permanent set, and they left it open and available for travel and tourism. So that's how I'm here. It took them 2 years to build the set in permanent materials, only to film on it for 12 days. This giant oak tree over top of Bag End seemed to have been a real issue in the filming of this series. In The Lord of the Rings, they took a real oak tree from a neighboring farm, cut it down, and then reconstructed it on top of Bag End. But then in the Hobbit trilogy, it needed to be about 60 years younger. So they took photos of the original, they digitally made it younger, and then they built what that tree would have looked like. They said that there were 200,000 leaves that they needed to put on that fake tree. And then about a week before they were meant to film, they left it in the sun too long because they set up early. And the leaves all faded, so they had to come in and spend a number of days, the props department, to repaint them a more vibrant shade of green. One tree cost, like, it took 10 months to build the first time, and then another week of respraying things they'd already done. The set of Bag End is the actual set that they used in the filming from the outside. Anything on the inside was filmed in a studio elsewhere because it's just too small to get camera equipment and lighting rigs and things like that into as well. But that's the actual set used for all the exterior shots, and at least, actually all of it, because that was one of the few pieces that remained through all of the deconstruction and demolishing and stuff. Stood in front of the Green Dragon. It was initially not a real building. They just propped it up against the hill and shot it from the outside as the exterior shots. Then, after they finished wrapping, after they wrapped filming, they built the real building and then took the studio interior and made a replica and put it in the actual tavern. So now it's a functioning tavern.
With beer.
And non-alcoholic cider.
Pinkies out.
Tour of Hobbiton ended here in the lunch area tent thing. It was delicious. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this video and this tour of Hobbiton, you can hit the like and subscribe buttons. There are other nerdy videos in my channel. You can check out those here, or just some general travel. And toodaloo.